Hello everyone. My name is Rekha Bangar. Today we will discuss about correlation in the probability. So in this correlation we will see correlation, the degree of relationship between the variable under consideration in measure through the correlation analysis. Means two variables are given say to correlated in the if change in one variable results corresponding change in another variable. The concept of correlation helps us as a statistical tool to find the relation between two variables. Means the measurement of correlation called the correlation coefficient. The degree of relationship is expressed by efficient coefficient which range from correlation is means correlation is defined as symbol as r, and the r has having range -1 to +1. The direction of change is indicated by a sign. Means the correlation analysis at the same time involve the various method of which the degree of relationship between two variables can be studied and measured as testing the correlation analysis. The relationship between two variables can be measured quantitatively and the relation can be expressed in the term of mathematical formula. The correlation analysis unable to use have an idea about the degrees and direction of relations between two variables under study. Key concept in the correlation. Types of correlation, method of studying correlations. Scatter diagram, Carl Pearson coefficient of correlation, which is one of the method. Second, Spearman's rank correlation coefficient, method of least squares. In the correlation, the degree of relation between the variables under consideration is measured through the correlation analysis. Means in that the correlation has the denoted as the symbol as R. In that correlation there are two types of correlation. First one is positive correlation. The correlation is said to be positive correlation if the value of two variables changing with same direction. Means if an increase or decrease in one variable results in corresponding increase or decrease in a second variable is called as a positive correlation. Second one, in an increase or decrease in one variable results in a corresponding decreases in increase second variable is called negative correlation. Means we consider one as x and y two variables. If in the positive correlation their x increases, then automatically y will be increases. Means they are having positive correlation. Second one, if x is decreases and also y is decreases, that time it also positive correlation. In the negative correlation, the correlation is said to be negative correlation when the values variables change with opposite direction. Means see, if we consider x and y are two variables, then in that x increases, y will be decreases, and vice versa. If x is decreases, then y will be increases. There some examples are given in these correlation types. There are direction of correlation, positive relationship. Variable change in the same direction. Means it having the positive correlation. If x has increased, y has increases. As I has said, in that as height increases, so does weight. The sign has indicated plus or minus. In the negative, variable changes in opposite direction. If x1 has increases, then other will be decreases automatically. They are having the correlation negative and positive. In that more examples are given of related to the correlation. First one is positive relationship. Second one, negative relationship. In that positive relationship, water consumption and temperature. As we see in the summer season, in that time water consumption are increases, and also temperature will be increases, study time and grades. Means as we know, if we will study to time and also given to the time to study, then grade will be increases. Its correlation de- uh, defines or describe the correlation in the type of positive relationship: alcohol consumption and driving ability. In that negative relationship, price, quantity and demands. Means demands are as per the demands, the price of the object, or what object we have to want to purchase. Depending on that, the price and it will be considered on that. And in that correlation, second type is that correlation linear and non-linear. Type of collinear, type of correlation type third. In that linear correlation, correlation is said to be linear when the amount of change in one variable tends to bear a constant ratio to the amount of change in the other. The graph of the variable having a linear relationship will form a straight line. In that, x has given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 values, and y given 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. In that, they given y is equal to 3 plus 2x. Means in the linear correlation, in the linear correlation, in that we will see two variables are said to be linear correlated if their relationship can be expressed with the help of equation or straight line, that is can be expressed as y is equal to ax plus b. This kind of linear equation, or this kind of linear relationship frequently occur in economics and social sciences. So it is and the linear and non-linear correlationship with the uh, correlation and the non-linear correlations. As we seen, the linear correlation having ax plus bx, a plus bx means here given the 3 plus 2x, and second one is non-linear correlation. The correlation would be non-linear if the amount of change in one variable does not be a constant ratio to the amount of change in the other variable. Means two variables are said to be non-linear correlated if they cannot be expressed in the form of equation of straight line. The slope of the curve is not constant. This type of correlation also mainly occur in economic and social sciences. The non-linear correlation occurs in economics, in that method of studying correlation: scatter diagram method, graphic method, Karl creation coefficient of correlation, method of least squares. There are some methods which we use to find out the correlation between two variables and what is having changes depending on the correlation types are given to us. So while to find the relation, means correlation are, that time we can use the various method as here given. Scatter diagram method. Scatter diagram is a graph of observed plotted point where each point represents the values of x and y as a coordinate. In the scatter diagram where x and y as a coordinate, it portrays the relationship between these two variables graphically. In that, here one has given example. In that, a perfect positive correlation means weight of b, weight of a, weight of a, height of b. Means here weight has given and here height is given. We can consider it is a, b. There are some 2 points and one slope has given there. So they are having the linear. So it is the positive correlation and a linear relationship having in this. So depending on the correlation, in that the positive negative correlation has occurred. and the correlation and causation. The correlation analysis enable the investigators for finding degrees and the direction of relationship between the variables. Means in that does not say anything about the cause and the effect of relationship between the variable. The variable vary sympathy with each other. If the variable have high degree of correlation, then not cannot be affect the relationship between them, and high degrees of correlation between the variables may be depends on amount of following reasons, like mutual dependence variable being affected by some external factors, pure chance of uh, occurrence. In that there are some methods which we use to find out the correlation, and correlation having the sign A. So I hope you will understand after this watching this video what is the correlationship, and their types and how it is work, and some examples are given which will understand what is the correlation between two variables and their change between a variable, how to effect on the other variable. So thank you for watching this video.